Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace and mercy to the Lord's elect. Yahweh is the true name, the one and only true name of the Heavenly Father, the Most High. Yahweh, meaning He is, He exists, He to be. Yahweh Shai is the one and only true name of His Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yeshua, or any other false name or title. Yahweh Shai is His one and only name, meaning He deliver or He Savior. The real Israelites are us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as a mixed multitude scattered throughout the earth. All right. Now I'm coming back in the spirit with another video. This will be somewhat of a righteous rant. You know, I just have a couple precepts, and I'm somewhat bound to time, so I'm gonna keep it short. I started a new job location, so I'm getting adjusted to these times. All right, so you know I'm gonna make this short and straight to the point. This is 2 Ezra 15, starting at the 5th verse. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. All right, and we're living in the time where these plagues are coming. All right, we're starting to see all of these plagues that's mentioned here. The sword, which the modern day sword is the gun. All right, and there's gun violence like never before at an all-time high. All right, but it also could be a literal sword as well, right? A knife, any instrument to kill. All right, but primarily this is going into guns, and the ultimate form of a sword is a nuclear missile, and that's what's coming to this evil, wicked society, a nuclear destruction. All right, so the sword, famine, all right, and famine is being engineered. There's already famine going on different parts of the earth, all right? But famine is being strategically engineered in this westernized society, all right, in the West, okay? Because not only here in America, Babylon the Great is famine being engineered, but also over there in the UK, Europe, right, and various other westernized places, all right? But the worst of the worst is going to be here in America, Babylon the Great. All right. And famine doesn't only have to do with no food. Right. Because most of the people in this society, you know, including us, we depend on grocery stores. All right. And restaurants to eat. All right. Most of us. But there's a supply limit. Okay, in these grocery stores, which is only a few days, and you have these truckers that, you know, carry in the imported goods, all right, and travel to your local grocery stores, all right. But that's coming to an end, all right. That's coming to an end, and it's gonna be chaos, all right. But not only does famine have to do with food, but it also has to do with just the lack of resources. All right, the lack of essential goods. All right, and this is being strategically engineered right before our eyes. And it says death. All right, and people are being unalived every day at an all-time high rate. And it's going to get worse and worse. It says in destruction. And there's going to be many destructions. All right, and the ultimate destruction will be the nuclear destruction of Babylon the Great. All right, now here's the point in verse 6, and this is the reason why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to allow these things to go on and to reign. This is why it says, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. All right, the so-called white man whose true identity is the wicked. All right, he's Esau Edom. All right, the earth was given into his hands, and he spread his wickedness all throughout this earth. This is why we see the crazy, unbelievable shit right before our eyes. All right. This is why those who speak the truth, those who speak righteousness, don't really have a voice in this society. No one wants to hear it. All right. You only get exalted and rewarded for wickedness, for evil. All right. For a woman being out of order. All right. And just doing her own thing and ruling over households. All right. To a man saying he wants to be a woman. Right. To a child being out of order. Everything wicked. All right. I don't need to go through all the examples. All right. We clearly see. All right. Wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. All right. So pretty much I'm doing this video because, in this truth, you come to the realization that, wherever you go, the people you come across, the things you see, the Most High just shows you new wickedness, right? The Lord just shows you new wickedness wherever you go, all right? And it's getting worse and worse. And it doesn't matter, where you are and who you're with outside of this truth, right? You could start a new job, leave one job and go to a new job. You're just leaving one wickedness and then going into another wickedness where you're going to see all type of crazy shit and hear all type of crazy shit. All right. Whether you moving to a new city, you just leaving one wickedness and then moving to a new wickedness where you're going to see all type of crazy new shit. All right. And the crazy part about it to think is we ain't seen nothing yet. All right. As bad as it is, it's going to get worse and worse. All right. These things we see in the news. All right. The things we see in social media from our own people bugging out and going crazy, from the nigga woman to just the wicked nigga 2/3 to these heathen wilding out and raging. The shit Esau is doing and saying, it's going to get worse and worse. We ain't seen nothing yet. All right. So it doesn't matter where you go in this earth. You can't escape the wickedness of Esau, Edom, because it all goes back to him. All right. It doesn't matter, especially here in America. Babylon the Great, this is the stub hub, the epicenter of wickedness. All right. If you just in the spirit and just driving around, walking around, running errands, handling business, you could clearly see. You could come up with a million reasons in one day why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to send fire upon this place. And he's justified in doing so because this place is absolutely out of control. All right. And I don't need to give no testimonies or too many examples. You all know. All right. You all see that. We all see this shit. All right. It says, therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Yeah, the Lord has his prophets set up, all right, which is his mouth to condemn, rebuke, and cuss these people out. It says, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Yeah, the brothers in the past and in this present time that have went to the spiritual realm, they're beholding everything that's going on. They're beholding things that we don't even see here on this earth. And they're crying out to the Most High for him to send his son Yahweh Shai to end this place, to end the reign of Esau, Edom, to end the reign of wickedness. All right. Wicked 2/3. All right. And then us here on this earth, we're the ground troops of the Lord. All right. We're angels in disguise, seeing and beholding all the abominations that's done here. All right. And we're crying out. We're complaining through prayer. Right. Through our prayers, through videos like this that I'm putting up. All right. Ultimately going out on the streets. All right. With the camp, the altar. Right. And the Most High hears us. As he says, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Yeah, Esau has shed innocent blood in this earth. All right, especially the Israelites and even some of the elect. All right, suffered from his madness. All right, and man, you have brothers in this truth that had ailments, that had to give up the ghosts and go to the spiritual realm. All right. You have brothers who died as a direct result of Esau's pandemic. It's a couple brothers I have in mind right now, dearly beloved brothers that I knew, right, that got caught up, didn't take the jab, of course, didn't take that injection, but got caught up and rushed to a hospital and hooked on one of Esau's ventilators, right? And now they're in the spiritual realm. All right, so Esau has a lot to pay for. He got a lot of innocent blood on his hand. And that's a whole nother topic. It reads, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter, right? Because there's a culling going on. All right, there's getting ready to be a mass slaughter here in America. It reads, I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt, right? This is the modern day Egypt. But I will bring them with the mighty hand and the stretched out arm. Yeah, Yahushai and the angels. Yahushai and the angels will deliver the elect and smite Egypt with plagues as before and will destroy all the land thereof. Right? And that's exactly what this place deserves, a destruction from on high. And that's what's coming. All right, jumping down to verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Right? For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And it's not by coincidence that there's in America, you could look this up. All right, there is more guns in America than there is citizens. Right, and these are guns that are accounted for. Imagine all of the guns that aren't accounted for. All right, this is for the purpose of these people killing each other. Right? But going back to the topic of, wherever you go, it's just nothing but big evil and big wickedness. Let's get this in 2 Peter 2. And let me end it right here, because I got to go back. Let me jump straight to the point, verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, and this place is way worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, again, I don't need to give examples or even explain why. All right, we all see why and how. All right, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an ensample, which means a sign and an example unto those that after shall live ungodly. All right, and those after that happen that are living ungodly is these citizens, these people. It says, and delivered just Lot. All right, we're in the stead of Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. All right. So we're in this stead. All right. We keep quiet. We keep our composure. We stay disguised, but we're walking around dwelling amongst these people. And we're in awe at the shit they do, the shit they say. All right. The shit they think, because we could read their thoughts, so to speak. All right. In a way. And we're crying out to the Lord like, how long? All right. And we don't have much longer because the signs, the prophecies are here. All right. So let's close it with verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. And that's exactly what's coming to these people. Judgment and punishment. And we're not going to feel bad. All right. Because the Lord has put that spirit on us not to feel no sympathy or sorrow for these people's destruction. All right. Because we clearly see how they deserve it. All right. And really, we all deserve to be destroyed. All right. Everybody is wicked. All right. But we've repented and we're hoping for the mercy of the Lord. So I'm going to end it right there. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and